See, we create database inside a schema. Okay, we create database inside a schema. What you can do, either there is a sys schema which you have seen already. In that also you can create, or else you can also create a new schema. To create a new schema, you can click on here, create a new schema. Then you can create it. Okay, that means it will create a new schema. If you click on that, it will give a new schema name, then click on apply. So it will create a new schema. Inside that, we'll be creating all the tables and all of the database. Inside a schema only, you are creating the tables. Okay. So if you want to use the default one, that is SYS, then you can use that, or else, you can create a new schema. Okay. So just a minute, we'll drop the table. Unknown table testing person. Okay. So it is referring to this. We have created a new schema. Inside the schema, there is nothing. For the default one, you see some sysconfig table is there. Inside that columns are there because it's already present in the default one. But for the testing, which you have created the new one, there is nothing present. Or else, just a minute, drop schema, drop now. Just assume that there is nothing. Okay. So what will happen? Just close it. Save. Okay, let's say there is nothing. First, you need to click on this. You need to create. Okay. Then just to check, you can do select star from versions. No database selected. Select the default DB to be used by double clicking its name in the schema list. Okay. Double click its name. Then you can run it. Select the no database selected. Select the default DB to be used. Schema list on the sidebar. Now double click it. Okay, now it's okay. Okay, see. Let's see. Just a minute. I'll close all this thing. So that it will be easier for you. First, I'll drop it. Drop. So that I'll start from the scratch. Drop table. Persons. Now see, I have the same schema I have with me, which is present for you, all of you, after installing the database. Okay, so you'll see initially it will not be in the bold letter. Okay, what you need to do, you need to double click it. Once you double click it, it will come in bold letter. Okay, you have to double click the icon. So it will come in bold letter. That means this schema is selected. Inside this schema, I'll be doing every activities. So first thing, I'll not be using the default table which is present. Let me create one table. So what is the first command for me? I've created a database, I've created a schema, I have everything. Now what is my next thing what I have to do? I have to create a table. Okay, this is my first requirement that I need to create a table. Without a table, there is no meaning, right? So first I have to create a table. So for creating a table, I have a, see this you will not be doing, but yes, let's let's what learn everything. Table what happened? Okay. So copy paste some special character also get pasted. So it may throw you error. What you can do, you can delete all those spacing characters. Okay. So for creating a table, my syntax is create table, the table name. Let's say I want to create a person table. Okay. So that is my syntax. Okay. Then what are the columns name? Column name is person ID, last name, first name, address, city. Then in the previous class, we have learned about data type. So I am telling the database that yes, the person ID can store values of int type. The last name can store values of varchar type. The first name can store values of varchar type. Address, it can store a varchar type. City, it can store of what? Varchar type. Let's say I also have one more that date of birth. Date of birth that I make a integer. Let's say int. Okay. So once I do this, I'll create a table. Now see there is no table here. I'll create a table with these column names: address, city, date of birth, first name, last name, person ID, and what will be the data type? For person ID, it will be integer. For last name, it will be varchar. For first name, it will be varchar. For address, it will be varchar. For city, it will be varchar, and for date of birth, it will be integer. So let's do that. Let's create it. Let's execute it. Now, see, I'm getting a green tick. That means my query has run successfully. Just refresh it. See, once you refresh the schema, you'll see a person is created here. Okay, with all the columns what I have given. You can see person ID int, last name varchar, all the date of birth int. Understood how to create a table? Everyone?
Yeah.
So this is my first step because without a table I cannot but have anything inside the table. Next, everyone is doing side by side, right?
No.
No, just seeing it.
Okay, okay. Okay, next is that, let's say I want to change after creating the table. See, now there is a date of birth, city, address, first name, last name, person ID. I want to change the column name. So what I can do? Okay. Column. Full name is last name. I'll change it to, let's say, surname. Why this name column is not coming? Okay. Okay. Okay, see, let's say I want to change the column name. Okay, I have created this table with this column name. Let's say I want to change the last name to surname. Then what I can do? Just see the table now. After this, I'll just show you the columns. Okay, just I'm executing this. Execute is this button. Click on that. See, it is successfully executed. Now you refresh it. See, now it changed to surname. That means I have what? I have changed the column name from last name to surname after I have created the table. Clear, everyone?
Yes, I
Yes.
have one different question. The
Yeah,
things
go.
which you are copying, we have to write it all, or you will provide us this, like we can copy it from there?
Yeah, if you want, I can provide it in the chat after the end of the class. Okay.
Okay.
Anyways, the PPT I will provide you at the end of the class. Okay. That's not an issue. Okay.
Thank you.
So, yeah. But I want you guys to create the notes by yourself. That's the only reason I'm not providing you the PPT. Okay. Thing is that you will not practice if I provide the PPT. At the end of the day, obviously, I'll be providing you. You'll have the complete note of the complete class. But I'm sure if you have the PPT and you have not prepared your own notes, after 15 days, I'll ask you, you'll be not remembering a single. That's for sure. Okay. So I want you guys to prepare the notes in pen and paper. This is all, anyways, I'm providing you at the end of the class, but pen and paper notes is more important. Okay. Now, next command. Let's say I've created a table. Okay. I've created a table and just I want to add a extra column. Okay. Just I want to add an extra column. Then what should I do? Okay. Now let's say after all these things are added, I want to add a email. Okay, email column. And what should be the type of email that I need to mention because the column is inserted for the first time. The table should know or the database should know that yes, it should be of this type. Okay. So it will be email. I want to make it market type. So it will add an extra column email here. Okay, if you run it, we'll say email got added here. See. Clear? So this all we are doing through alter. Once you have created a table, if I want to change the column name, if I want to add a column, if I want to delete a column, if I want to rename a column, all these are done with the alter statement. This is called alter statement. Okay. Alter table. This is create statement. That is create table. So maybe you'll not be experiencing this alter create things in your testing journey, but yes, it's better to know. Okay. So that it will be helpful for you if you uh, want to join an organization as a ETL tester. So what does this ETL tester do? This ETL tester mostly deals with the testing of this database. Okay. So if you know the database also and the functional testing also, then obviously you can apply for two positions. Okay. So one is for ETL testing and one is for functional testing. So it's good for you only. Okay. And also in
Pratik, I have a
functional,
question.
yeah. Go on.
Yeah, so some of your commands are capital or some are in the small letter, like the rename alter table are capital and the column in the small. It should be like according to this.
Just make it small, no issues. It's not case sensitive. It's not a programming language. It's not case sensitive. You can
Okay,
give
I can
small, you can give them.
also write like alter
See,
table in the small.
see, I made from ADD I made it to ADD small. That's not an issue. It's not showing error.
Oh,
Make A small also. No problem.
okay.
It's not case sensitive. It is programming language are generally case sensitive, but this is a DB script. It's not case sensitive. This word you are writing means that is okay. In which case you are writing, that's not an issue. Okay. Clear? Very well.
Yeah, clear.
So the next statement is drop column. Let's say I want to drop a column. Okay, then what should be my syntax? Let's say this email ID only I want to drop. Now let's say city I want to drop, but I should write. Let me do that. If I drop email means the one who's added it will drop, get dropped out. Let's say I drop city. Okay, so select it and run it. I drop one city, shift the column. Okay, see here, you see. Here it is case sensitive. The columns name are case sensitive. C is caps here, but CI kept small. That's why it threw me an error. Okay, the commands are not case sensitive in SQL, but the column name are case sensitive. See. So what I can do, I can make it C caps. Let's see. It's getting executed or not. What? Again, it not got executed. Check the column key exists. Yeah, it's exist. Okay. Why is saying not exist? T. It's pretty only. Let me copy it from here. So column CT, check that column key exists. Yeah, it's existing. Not sure why it's not dropping here. Drop column. Mhm. Let me test with email. It's dropping email or not. No, email also is not dropping. For service. Okay. Ah, see, it's got deleted. Maybe I'm copy pasting it. So maybe some special hidden characters are getting copied. Yeah, it's okay. So you see, city got deleted. Now if I refresh this city will go out from the list. See, city went out. That means city got deleted. Okay, so delete for deleting what I can do. Alter table person drop column city.